MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had...
Hi, FlossTube. So I thought today, I'm not going to have much to show in way of stitching tonight when Colleen and I do our stitching with the sisterlies, but I thought what I'd do is take you on a little tour of where we've gotten so far on my Wannabe homestead. Anyway, so let's start. I'm going to be out in the garden, which is where I've been for the past week, but I thought I'd show you. It's my little stitching chair, and I've been working on Fat Quarter Shops. Oh my goodness, what's the name of it? I've been working on there. Feels like home? Yeah, feels like home. I'm getting ready to start the house, but anyway, here we go. So the chicks were moved out. You saw that little video. The chicks were moved out. And I don't know if you remember, I started with, oh, it's really raining, cleaning out these beds. And so I just planted some impatiens. The hostas have come in, and the bleeding hearts, the foxgloves, and then over here, that's my rhubarb getting ready to go in the garden, or out in the garden. So yeah, everything's looking real good. I did some planting in pots, and here's the you saw us clean out these beds, and so that's the first lettuces we started, and now we've started here, and this is radishes, and then my herbs, and I just took the little greenhouse things off, and then I'm going to start doing potatoes in buckets here. We've cleaned out some of the area. We're supposed to be working on this week, but I have a feeling it's not going to happen because it's supposed to be rainy all week. We started, well, I think Colleen might have showed you the trench that Simona was digging. We started putting up our fence so that the chickens can get out and free range. So it'll go from that little gate, let's see, right there, from that gate over. And this is going to be the water line to bring up to the chicken that Simona dug. It was like 100 feet. God bless her. Good things came out of this quarantine. She had nothing to do, so she dug a trench. So, painted the coop like a plum color. And these, you saw pictures of all the girls. The girls are doing good. They're all perched. The babies are doing good. Everybody's got food and water. So, that's all coming along. Then I'll walk you over, I almost fell. Gotta get stairs in here, or a pathway at one point, because there's so many rocks on this hill here, which we love and don't love. So, down underneath the house is gonna be a storage area, and I'll walk you down there in a little bit. For my gardening, it's going to be like my potting shed, and then I'm going to have a couple of small greenhouses in there. So Colleen wanted only flowers in front of her house. Last year I had herbs in front of her window. So okay, so here we are. I don't know if you remember, Colleen wanted flowers this year on her little planters. So instead of herbs. So, oh, here comes some. Oh, I couldn't get her. So here they are growing, and they're doing really good. Those are coming to an end, but the nasturtium and the sweet peas and snapdragons are all doing good. And then this area I got to clean up from the chicks. But we're going to take the golf cart down because I'm being lazy today. It's rainy. And I'll show you the garden area. Oops, sorry. Sorry for my finger. Okay. So we're gonna fix up Ed's little cooker area. His friend is making a barbecue for his birthday. So this is gonna be the garden area I worked on this weekend. So you can see we planted the blueberries and they're doing good, and then I'm going to plant the tomatoes in that this week. And Saturday Ed's going to go out bass fishing, so have fun, Ed. And Simona are both going out bass fishing. So Colleen wanted me to show you, she calls it my apocalypse room. And I don't know what it is about us girls, but all three of us like to store food up. So anyway, you think we were starving to death as children, but we never did, not once. So this pathway was in here, sold, and Ed added here, and then we're going to gravel in here. And this is going to be my planting area, and I'll put I'm going to put a greenhouse on this side, one that's tall like this, and then a greenhouse on the other side, and there's room for tables, and I'll show you that later. Okay, so this is my storage room, and Ed built a platform, and I'm going to say it's really cool down here. So you can see that's under our house. But I have bins of sugar in the freezer. Our neighbor does beef, so we get a half a cow from him every year. And then flowers, and those are my potato starts. I mean, I don't have that much food. These are the things left from canning last year. Applesauce and tomato sauce. Oh, you can't see my toilet paper. Those are Colleen's potatoes. So this will be for canning. We're doing a bigger vegetable garden this year. So anyway, that's my apocalypse room. Everybody needs a little cellar room. I should put wines in there. Yes, that's a good idea. So now, I know you've been in our quilt room before. I'm going to take you in there one more time because we have a couple little things we're doing. So say hi, Colleen.
Hi.
Say hi, Simona.
Hello.
So if you remember, we had an embroidery machine over there, and not that we're not going to be doing embroidery because we have about 3 embroidery machines, but we are starting our store, and so I had to get, oh, Henry wants me to throw a toy. Henry, say hi.
Hello.
That's Simona's dog. Simona has taken over my sewing area and relegated me to this.
That's her mess. I didn't make that mess back there.
No, that's my stuff, so.
I'm sorry.
But she's doing a good deed. Ooh, I really like that one.
I know it's not pretty.
So over here is going to be where we're going to start storing patterns. And we'll talk about it more tonight when we do stitching with the sisterlies. But for now, from Russ Ribbons Quilts and More, stitching with the sisterlies, and Simona's renaming her fiber art area.
She got orders.
I did.
She got
Oh yeah, let me show you. She's making
Macrame coasters.
macrame coasters.
Yep.
So it was
Sisu, darling.
Sisu Darling, and it's being changed. So we'll tell you that in the future. Anyway,
To be determined.
see you tonight, Floss Tube.